event. It's not designed for that type of weather. And so you might get some water in there, but it's going to be a rare occurrence, during a hurricane. So what I would do is just check it out the next time. It's supposed to rain, I think, in the next few days, and check it out and see if you're getting that same water. If that's the case, then you may have some issues with those vent stacks themselves and where the roof shingles meet the vent stacks. And that would be a different issue. But if it just happened during the storm and it doesn't happen again, keep an eye on it. And if it doesn't happen again, that's likely what happened.
Okay, then. And I'm a Cavalier grandmother.
How are you?
Scarlett.
Scarlett?
Cavalier grandmother.
All right. Well, congratulations, Cavalier grandmother. We appreciate that. We wish you the best of success. You've raised your grandchild well. That's all I can say.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for the
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling in.
Albert, if you want to give an explanation as to
break.
Okay, let's go to a break. Sunseri, Albert, Nicaud, we can lawyers. But Albert, I'm going to ask you to give an explanation on undisputed tenders, penalties, and attorney's fees, and what homeowners insurers' duty as far as to make payment.
We might have to wait. We might have to wait till after Mr. Terry
John.
is
We're
on.
going to do that.
It's going to take a little while. Yeah, it'll take a while to explain that.
We're going to do that at the 10 o'clock hour. So we got John Terrio coming up right now. He's going to tell us how to document a business interruption claim from an accounting point of view.
Perfect.
But keep that in touch. So listeners, at 10 o'clock, Albert will give his explanation on undisputed tenders and what the insurance company is supposed to be paying out. We'll have John Terrio coming up. He's a CPA. He's going to tell us on how to document your business interruption claim. So we'll be right back on All Things Legal right after this brief time out.
Although Hurricane Ida has come and gone, many in greater New Orleans and southeast Louisiana are still without power, without food and water, without air conditioning, some without homes. So WWL and our Odyssey family of stations are partnering with Second Harvest Food Bank to get help to those who need it most. Every dollar you donate will provide 4 disaster meals to aid families, friends, and neighbors in Louisiana. Can you help? Donate now at WWL.com or OdysseyCares.com.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind. Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres? No matter your learning style or experience level, Babbel has lessons designed for you that will get you speaking quickly and confidently. I tried learning Spanish before, but I couldn't stick with it until I found Babbel.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
I can't wait to use our new language skills on our upcoming adventures. Babbel, language for life, celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Your life, your hopes, and whatever you were searching for at 1:15 a.m. It's really none of our business, and it shouldn't be anyone else's. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Is your retirement plan out of tune? Learn how to get yours in tune with the First Security Financial Show. Join host David Compton Saturday morning 8 to 9 for helpful tips to retirement. The First Security Financial Show, Saturdays on WWL.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshares. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, well, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder and CEO of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And the process started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. Sounds crazy, right? Well, the crazy thing is, this never ends. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. I guarantee if we can't cancel your timeshare, you'll pay nothing.
Were you lied to when buying a timeshare and want out? Get the facts about timeshare cancellation. Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-770-2727. 800-770-2727. 800-770-2727.
This is an important message from Entergy. We know how difficult it is to be without power, and your patience is greatly appreciated. Our crews are working hard to return.
Okay, I don't have John on yet, but I have two people holding: Andy from Madisonville, FEMA question, and Ronnie from River Ridge with an insurance question.
Let's take the insurance
Download
question
the
first.
free Entergy app.
Big pardon?
Or
Let's
visit
take the insurance question first. What's his name?
EnergyStormCenter.com. Homeowners.
Okay, got it.
Second
You live
one,
in
what's his
Jefferson
name?
Parish. You know who to call when you've got a clock.
Big pardon?
Who's the insurance
What about
question?
when your water heater breaks, or you need a new
What's
That
his
would
appliance,
be Ronnie.
or you
Ronnie,
want to
and
update your
who's the
kitchen
FEMA
or
question?
bath with new faucets?
Andy.
It's
Okay,
all
we're gonna
that
take
too.
Ronnie
A+
first.
rated with the BBB and
Okay, thank you.
17 years. So, home plumbing repairs, water heaters, faucets, and more. Call Pipes R Us Plumbing and let them peep in your pipes. Online at pipesorusplumbingla.com. LMP number 2953.
There are plenty of phrases about roads. The open road, road trip, road rules. The list goes on, and the reason is simple. We all have places to go. We're on the road in our cars, on our bikes, and on foot, and we need to respect each other. We all have the right to be on the road. In fact, according to Louisiana state law, pedestrians have the right of way. Follow the rules, pay attention, and obey the laws. We're all on one road. Share it. Respect everyone. Paid for by Louisiana Highway Safety Commission.
Now, more All Things Legal, underwritten by Nicaud and Sunseri Law Firm. All advice given and opinions shared are solely those of attorneys Albert Nicaud and Doug Sunseri. Back to WWL.
Hey, we're back. Doug Sunseri, Albert Nicaud, your weekend lawyers. While we're waiting for John Terrio to call, let's take a phone call. Let's go to Ronnie. He's got an hurricane insurance question. Hey, Ronnie, you and All Things Legal.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a state licensed contractor, and I have properties. And we have damages on a lot of the properties, and I've written some estimates off of Exactimate, which is with the same thing the insurance company is doing. I've given it to the adjusters. And the estimates they came back with one thing, though. They said, but since I am the property owner, I'm not entitled to overhead and profit if I work on my own property. Well, my question is, and when my people are working on my own property, who's supposed to pay for the workman's comp, their Social Security, and liability insurance, my rent, my lights, my gas? Why am I not entitled to overhead and profit? What difference does it make where I'm working?
I agree with you. I agree with you. Now, if you're an individual, that's a different situation. If you're not a licensed contractor, but you are a licensed contractor, you certainly do have overhead and profit, and that should be factored in, because the reality of it is, you could be working somewhere else and hire someone else to come do exactly what you're going to be be correct? There are some cases. From a legal standpoint where a lawyer had to file suit against a client to collect money, and in the contract it says that if I'm not paid timely, or if I'm not paid, whatever the case may be, I'm entitled to attorney's fees if I have to try to come collect the money. And the debtor argued that no, the attorney filing his own claim is not entitled to the attorney's fees associated with collecting that money. And the court said no, the attorney could be working in his office doing something else right now, and therefore should be entitled to collect the attorney's fees for prosecuting his own attorney claim. I think that's easily transferable to the contractor situation. Is I am a licensed contractor. I'm doing the work on my own home. You agree with the amount of work that needs to be done. I've got my subs working on it. I'm not swinging the hammer. You're entitled to overhead profit.
Now,
That's the way I look at it.
Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of inexperienced adjusters out there, because when you have this kind of tragedy, or the scope of these damage claims, some of them have to get warm bodies there. And a lot of
I know, but excuse me, I don't want to interrupt you, but actually, this wasn't a jump. This was the company that. And let me go back a little bit further. This is on a fire loss that happened pre Ida.
Okay.
And then when I submitted everything to them, the company tendered me payment, but they refused to give me the profit. Well, the reason I'm calling now is because I have other properties that I will be working on, and it's which will pertain to the Ida losses. And I'm just trying to find out what is right and what is wrong here.
Well, I'm going to tell you a lot of these issues about advocacy, and advocacy. Because a lot of times they're going to tell you no. And a lot of times when you don't take their no, when you're right, you don't take it, and you either get supervisors, readjustments, and at the last resort, I mean, sometimes you have to hire an attorney. But advocacy, and advocacy. Because you can do what you can and let them know that you're not going to accept that under any circumstances when you're 100% right. And there's certain issues, like when sheetrock is wet and they say we can dry it out. Nope, we're going to tear it out, and I am not going to bend on that. And you let them know. A lot of times they will change your position. So it's just advocacy, and advocacy. Be very insistent, polite.
Yeah, keep in mind. Listen. In the meantime, start creating a paper trail. Hopefully, you've been communicating through email and not just on the phone. So now you've got a paper trail. So if you set forth your argument in an email saying, "Listen, I have to pay workers' comp insurance. I have to pay my overhead. I have to pay this, and this. I'm certainly entitled to this."
Let me throw one more thing in here. This fire loss happened back in last October. Okay. And when they came back to me and said that in that case, and I'm gonna have to submit all my receipts and everything else to show exactly what it cost. And I said, well, I can't do that. I said that's not the way